Hey guys, Dave with Peabody'sParadise.com, and today we got our order in, and it looks like BMO is helping us today, which is pretty cool. We got our first thing up is Bacopa australis. This looks like immersed form Bacopa, but we are probably going to submerge it anyway. But yeah, this is a really cool plant. It grows really quickly, and it's a lot more weedy than Bacopa caroliniana and the other one. So it's a really cool plant. Got a nice design on it, and BMO seems to like the way it tastes. So. Oh, the next thing is that is Blixa japonica, which I'm sure you guys have probably seen before. Cool plant. We got some of those in. We didn't get a ton of them, so they're probably gonna go really quickly. But either way, they look nice. They're healthy. So okay, next one that is that's Bacopa, or I'm sorry, that's Blixa alberti, which is obviously in the same genus is Blixa japonica, and it's just like a bigger version of Blixa japonica. It's got a little bit darker colors, but as you can see, you got one side by side, so you can kind of see the size difference between the two. So it's super cool. These like the flower a lot too, and like as you can see, this one's actually got where it's coming up on flowers. But these do not grow immersed; they grow submersed only. So these are a submersed form. That's what they look like. And moving along, this is. These are Nana Valles, Vallisneria Nana, and they're called Nanas because of how thin the leaves are on them. They're really super thin, and they get, as you can see, they get super long. But these are pretty cool. It's a nice contrast and a little bit different than your standard Italian valves or your big thick jungle valves. So they make a good contrast. Let's see, we got this is Diandra, which this one's super popular. Everybody gets Diandra. Everybody loves Diandra. So I'm sure you guys probably know what that is by now. Oh, Kleiner Prinz swords. We got more Kleiner Prinz swords in, and these are super healthy. They look like they're probably about 6 or 7 inches tall, and as you can see, they got a really nice color to them. They're like red and dark green, like an olive green color, so they're really cool. And Willow Hydro. This is Hygrophila angustifolia. And this is one of the Cornbosa variants, which there's like, seems like there's like a dozen of them, but yeah, the Willow Hydro is super cool. These usually come without roots, and it looks like these are coming without roots. So what I do is, because it looks like they just take and they just trim them, and so what happens is like right along where they band them together, there's always a lot of extra leaves, kind of just loose leaves that aren't attached to anything. So I always get those out because I don't want them rotting the stems. But I take all these out, and I'll get them all situated and get them to go ahead and start rooting. Cool. Ledwigia ovalis, oval leaf Ledwigia. It's kind of self-explanatory. So we got more of those in. Those are cool. A lot of people like those. And our stars of the show. This is what we've been waiting for. These. This is Star Giant Repens, and we were waiting for these for a while, and so it's awesome that we're getting them in. And these are actually tissue culture plants, which means that they're grown like in like agar or like a type of gelatin. These are grown in gelatin. And the nice thing about it though is that they're grown in a sterile environment, so there's no algae, there's no pests or anything like that in these. And these are very similar to like the plants you find in PetSmart and Petco that are in the little cellophanes, like not the plastic tubes, but the cellophanes that have the gel in them. Those are also tissue culture plants. And the nice thing about them is you get a ton of plants for the money. I mean, if you look at this, it's got probably 6 to 8, maybe even more plants in there that are all kind of attached together. And like once you go to pull them apart, you'll have each individual one of these is an individual plant. So one portion of this gives you like 8 to 10 stems, maybe, give or take, maybe more, maybe less. But there's a lot going on with these. So we're really super stoked about them. These are awesome. So this is how much you get with one portion, if you can see it. Star Giant. And this one is the star of our show. Been waiting for a very long time for these guys. And this is Downoy, which I think means like little star. It's also Pogostemon helferi. I'm sure that's not right. But these are also tissue culture plants, and if you look really close on a lot of these, you can still see some of the agar or whatever type of media they kept them in. So if you look really close at them though, you get a whole lot in these portions. I'm not going to break this one apart because they are pretty fragile, and I do want to get them set up. But if you look at them, I mean, there's like 4 to 6, maybe even more plants in this bunch. If anybody's dealt with Pogostemon, then you would know like how downaway works. And these, like normally these are sold by the crown. We're going to start selling these in portions, and this is what you're going to get when you order 1 portion of downaway. You're getting this, like this right here, and then this breaks down into. I'm really trying not to break this thing all up unless I'm ready to plan it out, but this thing will pull apart into like multiple plants. So there's a lot going on there. So that's our downaway. Let's see if I can get another one. Yeah, see, like this one's a little bit, gives you a little bit better idea of what's going on. So there's multiple plants in each one of these. So when you buy this, you're buying, several plants at once. So the pricing is awesome for that, because normally they are sold per crown, like for each individual little plant. And we're just selling them like this, just in a container like this. This is what you're going to get. So we got those, really excited about those. We got a ton of them. So so we're not going to run out anytime soon, hopefully. But if we do, we'll let you know. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching Peabody'sParadise.com. We will update you very soon. And take us out, BMO. Ow, okay, or bite me.